Hello Aries, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. Excuse me. I'm here to do a reading for you for July the 13th through the 18th. The layout is the same as we started earlier. And then I also pulled an oracle card for you. It's called Blame. And it says that I accept responsibility for my well-being, which means your health. So please make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because there's times when our bodies aren't working right, and then our mind is not focused right. So it's important that you take care of your body. We did get the 7 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and my Hierophant in reverse. And on your person's side or a situation, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. So the 7 of Cups is telling me, oh, you have tons and tons of options, which is great. In these days, it's nice to have options. It could be for work, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could be anything. And the Page of Swords is, with him here, it's like he's just curious. He wants to discover and find out. And with the Hierophant in reverse, this talks about somebody that's, I hate to say it, but they might be losing faith in a situation. Not necessarily faith in general. With the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Now he's delivering a message. I think he's coming in to make you an offer. And it could be work related. Just saying. It could be work related. Or it could be a knight in shining armor for you, because these are cups, and that does, that is about emotions. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse. Now this is somebody that's been through something really tough, really horrific. For them to get upset and reverse, it just tells me that their emotions are very raw. They're very vulnerable at this time, and they might even shut down verbally. And with the Page of Pentacles, this looks like somebody that's making, it's a new offer of some kind of beginning. Something shiny. Beautiful. And of course, the peacocks and animal tarot deck. It's not focusing. There we go. That peacock is beautiful. The one thing they say about the peacock is they're beautiful on the inside and the outside. Somebody that is very much aware of their beauty. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to clarify. Oh, and the Empress in reverse. When she's upset, everything's in chaos. Well, see, now we have the King of Cups and the Empress in reverse. So this tells me there's some kind of conflict, perhaps, between two people. Let's just go with the flow and see what we get. Let's check out the 7 of Cups first. What do we have for the 7 of Cups? Oh, and the 6 of Cups. That's nice. So the 7 of Cups are options, and somebody has something from the past on their mind. One of the options is something from the past, someone from the past. Because the 6 of Cups talks about nostalgia, thinking back in the past, remembering somebody that you grew up with, And with the Knight of Pentacles coming in, This could be somebody from your past. Let's just keep going. The Wheel of Fortune. So there's been something. This is a divinely guided connection. The Wheel of Fortune is divine. Or destined. Destiny is the right word. Destiny. So there is somebody from your past that may be coming in. And they may be coming in on horseback. They might be that knight in shining armor. That Knight of Pentacles. Bringing a gift. Wow. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. Is this somebody that's just doing some study? They may be reflecting back in their thoughts on the pain that's happened here. This is probably you, Aries. I mean, this line is you, unless sometimes it flips. So just be aware of that. But something from before was very hurtful and painful. It caused you to feel broken. And with the Page of Swords here, he's thinking back on this, and I bet you anything, he's really curious. He's trying to figure out how to never ever let whatever happened here happen again. It's like, I don't want to go back to that kind of situation ever again. Make a memory of it and let's move on. That's what it feels like. And yeah, and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups in reverse. It's kind of like saying, you know, somebody might have been immature. And that could have been part of the problem. And now we have the King of Cups over here too, that is indicating that there's possibility that this person is the one that was affected. Or let's keep going. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? Why is he here in reverse? I think you just gave up on something. I do. It's like it was probably very spiritual. It was probably destiny, and then something happened, and it's all of a sudden no longer. Or it could still be. Let's just keep going. Oh my gosh, the Tower moment in reverse. There is a way to avert this. And the King of Cups in reverse again. So this could be you, Aries. This all could be you. I don't know why I felt like it was anyway. So the Empress here, she might be what? Yeah. There could have been a Tower moment with this situation, and it did cause a lot of pain. This could be something from the past. The Hierophant in reverse is losing faith in something, and when you lose faith in something, it causes a Tower moment. It won't, I don't know how bad the Tower moment will be, we'll see. And it affects a King of Cups. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. The Six of Cups with the Seven of Cups. And with the Wheel of Fortune. This is you, Aries. For some reason, I feel like you've had a change in direction from the past. I think that this Empress was your past person. No, that ain't true either. When I say she's your past person, I'm talking about she's the one that you're letting go. Somebody that hurt you tremendously. There was immaturity here. So you, in other words, in your psyche right now, you're dropping this, even though physically it might not be completed yet, but you are dropping this. You are stuck on somebody from your past. Somebody that was destined to be with you. And you are going to be more careful with the experiences that you've learned with this person, this Empress. You're going to learn that you have to be more careful on your choices. You can't just give your love to anybody. And with the Hierophant, this tells me you, for some, whatever happened with you in the Empress, whatever happened there was very, it almost made you lose your faith in everything. It was like it was such a hard and harsh situation, and you didn't deal with it very properly. You didn't deal with it probably within a certain period of time. And what happens in that case, the divine will come in and give you a tower moment. They will assist you in making this happen. They know that it's on your mind. They know that you're done. But it took you a long time to get to this point, and you're finally not doing anything. And as soon as you start losing your faith, the divine is going to step in, and he is going to give the tower moment. Now, the King of Cups, this could be how you were feeling at the time of this breakup. But I think the whole breakup here was caused by you finally realizing, out of all the options perhaps that you've looked through, you've met people, what have you, you finally realized that there's really nothing out there that makes you happy other than the person from your past. And it is destined, and you knew that from before. You knew it from before. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, let's just see what this is about. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a lot of fighting and arguing, but there has been some type of forgiveness, and I'm guessing with this Empress. There's some kind of, I think you guys might be separated. I don't know if it's completely done, but it feels like it's definitely a separation. So you're taking, you took ownership and apologized for all the hurt and pain. And you know it was hard on your Empress, but there comes a time in life when we know what we need to do. And I think with the way the world is right now, I know a lot of people are starting to say they're waking up, and I get that. It's because, number one, they're not having to go to a job every day and become like little zombies. They're actually at home, and they have more time to think about things. They witness things. They see things that they never really noticed before. And it's making them wake up to the point that it's like, God, I never realized this about her before. I never realized what caused me misery. Or whatever it is that made you decide that this was done. But you are taking responsibility for it because you've chosen to move. You've chosen to move on. Now, with the 10 of Cups, no, I'm sorry, that's the 9 of Cups. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, it looks like somebody somebody's kind of greedy about something. Could it have something to do with the money in this relationship that's split? Is it because the Knight of Pentacles, he has lots of money. He's not quite the king, but he is well established financially. And maybe he's taken more than his share. I'm just saying. It's possible. There's not a fair trade in the money issue. Or maybe somebody's keeping the home and you, Aries, might be just leaving. And maybe there's not been a fairness on your side. I'm not sure. It could be for either one. Now, the King of Cups in reverse, again, we already spoke about how when he gets like this, when he becomes reversed, you know, he's sensitive. He's very sensitive. I mean, I would even say to the point where they would cry if somebody said just the wrong thing. Vulnerable, sensitive. But they're using, see, this is, okay. This is someone using their intuition. Like I said up here, I think they had already used their intuition. When you, Aries, decide, when you finally realize that with your intuition, because you have it, you realize that this wasn't going to work. It was done. It was too hurtful. There was a lack of love. And this is what it was hurtful for you to do. Very hurtful. And not only that, it could have been, with her being in reverse, she's kind of controlling and very nasty. She will verbally slice you up, belittle you. So it could be that you were at the point where you just couldn't take any more of it when you were in the reverse King of Cups. Because that's not you, Mr. Emperor. You're the emperor of a huge, you're the father figure. I think you got tired of it. I think you finally had a chance with the way the world is right now and decided that this was not going to work anymore. You finally, it's like you finally took a break out and realized it. Anyway, I know I repeated that, but. And you are going to stand up for yourself and you are not going to back down. You're not going to back down. You're becoming your emperor self again after being in the King of Cups mode. Oh. I don't know if this was somebody you were attached to or was this somebody you had known just briefly. Something, I don't know. I don't really see like a home, the Ten of Pentacles. I don't see anything. I don't see the Ten of Cups. I don't see anything that tells me it was a marriage. I just think it was a relationship that got, you finally saw somebody for what they were really are. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Oh, see? The first card in the layout and the last card in the layout. This is what you're headed for. You're gonna offer a brand new beginning with someone from your past, and it's somebody that you have loved. This is romance. This is not a partnership. This is love. Wow. Even though you're leaving this situation, and I don't know how long you were in with the Empress, I have no clue. But it is hurtful whenever there's a separation, whenever you hurt somebody. Because you're the one that hurt. You knew it when you offered him, forgiveness for everything. You took it all on yourself. Oh my God, that's sweet. So you have a new journey in front of you. And it's probably blame. You took all the blame for what happened between you and the Empress. Just make sure you take care of your health after being in something that looks like it might have been turmoil. Oh, goodness gracious. Sad and happy. Okay. A brand new beginning. Passionate new beginning. Thank the above. Oh, that's wonderful. Glad to see that. A home, finally. You are going to build a home or make a home for this person. You want a home life, you want stability, you want it all. You want it all. There could have been some confusion, perhaps, and maybe there still might be, especially after because actually these cards go this way, and this could still be, there could be some leftover residue from this Tower moment in reverse that you're still having to shuffle through, perhaps, with this Empress. But you're going to get there. You are going to get there, because you know, you're not backing down anymore. No way. You are not going to back down. And for you to show a little bit of sorrow in whatever happened with you and the Empress is, to me, very sweet. It's not that you're, what's the word? It's not like you're getting stuck on it. It's like forgiveness has been given. Forgiveness and forgiveness. Wow, Aries. That's pretty big. I love it. You're going to hold on. Now, see, now this reminds me of your last two readings about somebody that was crazy about you. I wonder if we didn't have the roles reversed, or it could be that you weren't at this point yet and you were still crazy about this relationship. Perhaps. I don't know how to, blend all those things together. But you're holding on to this, because again, the last card now is this, is the first card. It's a link between the two. This time you're not letting go. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Aries, I never realized you had so much fun in your life. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Empress in reverse. Oh, she will be the Queen of Pentacles, which is maybe her more natural way of being, or financially she's going to be secure, and maybe that's what she was in the reverse for. She didn't know what was going to happen, and she's going to end up being broke. But obviously you're not going to do that. You're not that kind of person. You are not that kind of person. She will find love on her own, and maybe the divine is actually giving her a cup of love for herself, so that she can get back on her feet and get going to where she needs to be, where she can be on her path, her journey. Or is she the one? Now there's another story. I'm not going to go there, but it's very possible that your Empress in reverse was the person from your past. And she wasn't reversed because something was going on in her life. And maybe you did. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is yours. It could be that way. But I still wonder if this isn't what caused this heartbreak, this Tower moment, these Tens of Swords. It could be. Okay, sorry I went there, but you know what? You guys will know more than me. So you figure it out. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. What's wrong with my camera? Wow. So the King of Swords is somebody that's very destructive, very angry. You don't want to be around him. And I don't know why he's showing up here, to be honest. I don't understand why he's here. If it is a breakup between the Emperor and the Empress, it could be an attorney fighting for her. It could be that. Because I still think this is something Just saying. All right, Aries, it's always fun to do your readings. So until next time, you take care. Namaste.